Now let's animate a ball once again, this time over 20 frames. Frame 0, it's at its rest position at the bottom left of your screen, and at frame 20, it's across at the bottom right of the screen. Make sure these are linear keys with no ease. And then at frame 10, the ball should be bottom middle of the screen. So it's basically all linear keys and it's just moving across the bottom of your screen. No ease. Now at frame 5 and 15, I want you to move the ball up along its vertical axis about equal to one of its own heights. And again, linear keys. So now you should have a ball bouncing in a sawtooth pattern across your screen. Now let's add some arcs. At frames 3 and 7 and 13 and 17, we want to move the ball slightly higher than where it was. If you can, in the 3D package, turn on Show Trajectories, or to show the path of the motion path in Maya, and just Show Trajectories in 3D Studio Max. But my favorite way of showing arcs on screen is to just get a whiteboard marker or a board marker like this, a dry erase marker, and just draw directly on your screen, trace over the path that your character object, in this case the ball, takes. And then you can actually see physically the arc and the trajectory of your object. And don't worry, it is safe to draw even on your flat screen monitors with a dry erase marker. Maybe test it out on a little part first, just so that you feel secure doing it. And then this is a fantastic tool. It's a bit old school, but for me, I really enjoy drawing on my monitor all the time. So now we can see how arcs can be set manually, how we don't have to use the ease in and ease out of the computer. We can do our own slow in and slow out at the top and create our own arcs with manual keyframes. Today, I want you to write down your dream job. Write it down on a piece of paper. And then, starting at getting hired by this company, or starting at your dream job, I want you to work backwards each step that comes before that step until you get back to where you are now. So for instance, get hired by Pixar. What would you have to do right before that? Well, you'd have to rock out the interview. And what would you have to do before that? You'd have to have an awesome show reel that gets you noticed and gets you an interview. What would you have to do before that? You'd have to prepare the show reel and edit it. What would you have to do before that? You'd have to create animations with acting pieces, with body mechanics, and whatever they might require to get an interview at Pixar. So you start at your end goal and take a step back, and keep working backwards until you are right where you are now. And what you've done there is you've taken what's just a dream and turned it into a goal with a plan and a path. Now you know how to reach that goal. And it might have been a bit uncomfortable, like stepping outside of your comfort zone, but don't worry, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, as we've been learning. So this is, again, an emotional push-up where you're actually going after your dream job and you're facing that and you're saying, what do I need to do to get there? And how do I get there from where I'm at right now? And then you just work backwards to where you're at, and then you have your path to success. So go ahead and write it down and work this out, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Ciao.